Alright, we're back here with another Commander game featuring Krond the Dawn-Clad. Again, for the full deck list, please go to puremtgo.com and check out my articles, Conqueror and Commander. Alright, today we're going up against Jorkadeen. I think this is the same guy I went up against in another game. Not sure, but typically a lot of aggro creatures and metalcraft. Progenitus, who the heck knows what this can be? It could be anything. Kalia is demons, dragons, and angels. It's a lot of big fat beaters, and she might be coming out quick. I'll be honest, this game wasn't the best game, but I wanted to show it just to show that you don't necessarily need Krond to win, even though it seems like a Krond-centered deck. So this opening hand is 4 lands plus 3 visits. It's a keep. It's a little slow, but I assume that I'm going to draw into some good stuff. Progenitus starts things off. I don't think a whole lot really goes on early on in the game. I end up drawing an aura here, Armadillo Cloak. That's going to help me out. Asceticism is a nice way to protect Krond. Get a little ramp with 3 visits. Boros Signet for Jorkadeen. And he's 2/3 of the way to Metalcraft due to Ancient Den. 4 lands, doing nothing. He's also got Cur Keep. Cur Keep's a nice little way to pump and make creatures. Progenitus doesn't look like he's playing any non-basics. I go ahead and put Asceticism out there, which means that I can cast Krond next turn and not really worry about things. Pure Steel Paladin. Plus a Kobold. Gotta love the Kobolds. Look how angry he looks. Angry! Cold-Eyed Selkie, underrated card draw. There's almost always islands at the table, even though there aren't really for him. This time, Whisper Silk Cloak. And I'm going to put Krond out there this turn. Next turn, I'll equip him with Armadillo Cloak and start beating up on things. Kalia is having mana problems. There's no red mana. Progenitus doesn't have two of his colors. Here comes Godo. Godo seems like a great card in a Jorkadeen deck to get Skull Clamp. I assume he's going to start clamping all his little Cur Keep kobolds. The Selkie goes after Kalia and draws a card. And he plays Search for Tomorrow to get another island. This made me think there was a counterspell possibility, but it didn't seem like it. Predator Flagship. Okay, Predator Flagship actually could be kind of tough to deal with unless Krond has Hexproof or something like that. Because again, it's pay 5 to tap to destroy target flying creature. Right now it's not on my radar because again I've got Asceticism, but we'll go and I will take out the Skull Clamp and attack the Progenitus player. Jorkadeen plays Increasing Devotion, which gives him a crap ton of humans. He actually has Metalcraft now because he's played Darksteel Citadel along with Ancient Den and Boros Signet. So all he has to do is play Jorkadeen next turn, and he's got a pretty sizable army. Progenitus is using the Selkie to draw the occasional card here. Gets another island and plays nothing, I think. Oh no, Mindspring to draw a bunch of cards. And he discards some fat stuff like Gisela and Personal Sanctuary, which is interesting. I'm not really sure why he was using that. And then Planar Birth. Planar Birth scares me because Planar Birth is one of those, hey, I'm going to blow up all the lands and then, bring all my lands back. So it makes me a little concerned. And I point it out to the table. Kalia still doesn't have any red mana. I go ahead and attack Jorkadeen, and I take out his kobolds or Cur Keep, and he concedes. That's just something that happens with Krond. People don't like having their stuff exiled. I understand. Progenitus is still drawing an extra card. Plays Lotus Cobra. Plays Lightning Greaves. Puts Greaves on the Selkie. Sylvan Tutors for Azorius Guildmage. The Guildmage... Oh, well, we'll see her a little later. Meanwhile, Kalia's been dropping like dragons and stuff into her graveyard. I'm sitting pretty with the way Krond is right now. I'm not really worried about things. Asceticism is keeping him happy. I go ahead and attack Kalia. I get rid of Lightning Greaves. I play Hunter's Insight. I draw a bunch of cards and gain some more life. I play my ramp spell, Explosive Vegetation, and I discard a bunch of land and Fugitive Druid. Fugitive Druid is okay. It's just one of those goofy cards I really wanted to have in the deck. The Selkie is still drawing cards, and nothing. Progenitus is still missing 2 colors. Kalia is still missing a color. Orm's Thunder takes out Asceticism, which is good, for these guys at least. I use Krond, and I attack. I get rid of the Selkie instead of Predator Flagship. That's a mistake, and I even pointed out. So it's time to start playing enchantments. I'm going to enchant the crap out of this Wombat soon here. Hey, there's Spirit Loop. Gosh, I love the Wombat, don't you? I mean, he's foaming at the mouth. There's a multi-land and Weathered Wayfarer. So his mana issues are going to smooth out here in a little bit. Predator Flagship takes out Krond. That's fine. Backup plan is Rabid Wombat Beatdown. 3 Dreams. Hey, that's perfect timing. So I go and I get Bear Umbra and Flicker Form and Snake Umbra. And I put Bear Umbra on him so that I can enchant him even more afterwards. Spirit Loop. So he's 10-9 Trampler with essentially lifelink. And I hit Kalia. Kalia's down to 10. I put Flicker Form on him so that I can protect him. And there we go. Progenitus searches up a swamp. Plays it. Increasing ambition. After the game, he tells me that he had some sort of combo going on with Second Sunrise, and I just never saw it. The Guild Mage is good at like getting, tapping things down. And I don't want my Wombat tapped down, so I'm going to end up getting rid of it here soon. Trepanation Blade from Kalia, who still has Mana Screws. Yeah, I Swords to Plow shares the Guild Mage. I play the Enchantress, and then I Snake Umbra and draw a couple cards. He's 15-14 right now. And I take out Kalia. Poor guy never got any red mana. I'm up to 87 life now. And I play Greater Good just to draw some cards. There's the Simulacrum, there's Sun Titan. Progenitus says that he could have comboed off and taken me out if I was still in like the 40s, but my 87 point life total was problematic. Simulacrum to get more land out. Skyshroud Claim to get more land out. Play the Sun Titan. And I put Armadillo Cloak on the Wombat. I gain a bunch of life. I draw a card. I'm up to 125. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, at this point, I'm in control, and if he could have comboed out earlier, I guess he could have won, but that's it. So there we go. Another game with Krond. Hope you enjoyed it, because look at how big that Wombat is. He's huge. And especially because I'm playing Retether, I don't mind like putting all that stuff on him, because I could always sacrifice him to Greater Good or Momentous Fall, put Krond back out there and put all that stuff back on him. So there's some options here. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the game.